Welcome to the Sagittarius Full Moon Guided Meditation. I'm Julia Ananda, your host, here with magical Margaret Miller, who's going to lead us through this beautiful energetic recalibration. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Julia.
I'm so happy to be here to work with the energies of the full moon and Gene Key 45, whose city is the city of communion. So I'd like to offer the Siddha Palm Gene Key Mudra that goes along with this Gene Key 45, and it is the mudra of communion. So mudra is a hand position that holds the energy inside your body in a more powerful way as we're doing our meditations. So this mudra of communion is you just put one hand out and then lay the other hand in it. And you'll hold this through the meditation by just resting your arms and your hands in your lap. And this mudra is the energy of receiving a gift from above. It's the energy of opening yourself up to be in communion with all beings, with the whole.
I love it. Thank you so much for offering that. And yeah, I think this is a really beautiful place for us to begin then. So if you would find a nice, comfortable position, sitting up straight but relaxed, heart open, and go ahead and begin by placing your hands in that mudra position and then placing them in your lap. And with your eyes closed, begin by taking a deep, slow, cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow now your breath to find its natural rhythm. Feeling your body beginning to notice the inside of your body. And also allowing the energy to drain out of your head, letting all of the cares and worries just drain away. There's nothing to worry about in this moment. There's nothing to concern yourself with except for your breathing and feeling inside of yourself, allowing our attention and awareness to come down into our bellies, and then even all the way down to the base of the spine and the perineum. Imagining now beautiful, strong taproot coming down out of the base of the spine, moving down through the floor, down into the earth. Deeper and deeper it goes, travels down into the earth. Wrapping around a beautiful rock or crystal, anchoring down, and feeling the other roots spreading out and down, forming a very, very stable foundation. As you feel the stability of this and the stability of your feet on the ground, if they're on the ground, or just noticing your feet if you're in a cross-legged position. And I'll notice the energy, the deep, rich, nourishing energy of the earth, of Gaia, coming up through those roots. Moving through the body, moving up the legs, up the body to the torso, down into the arms, filling the whole body, filling the neck, shoulders, back, filling the head now with this deep, rich, nourishing energy, this nurturing of the earth, the nurturing of every fiber of our beings. The beautiful, loving energy of Mother Earth. As your head begins to be filled with this energy, as it reaches the crown, allowing the crown to open like a beautiful flower. Allowing this energy to flow out into the universe while simultaneously inviting this incredible column of light, beautiful, bright, opalescent white light coming in like a beautiful pillar of light flooding in through the crown, flooding the head and the neck and the shoulders and the arms and the fingers, the chest and the back and the belly, the pelvis and the legs, and the feet and the toes. And as our body is flooded with this beautiful light. Notice how it's still flowing in both directions. The deep, rich energy from the earth coming up and mixing with the descending energy from the cosmos. Mixing together into this beautiful healing elixir that is mixed with your own chemistry, your own DNA, your own cellular and molecular structure to make this healing and rejuvenating elixir that has your highest signature, your divine signature. Feel every cell receiving this nourishment. Noticing even now your hands in this beautiful mudra of communion. Allow yourself to receive your own healing elixir, your own rejuvenating, regenerating, revitalizing medicine. And as the body is taking in and absorbing deeply this elixir, notice that it has been spilling out into your energy field and maybe even filling the whole room that you're in. Allow it to fill the whole room that you're in, or the space that you're in. And just gently be still or be moved, gently rocked by this fluid moving inside of the body and all around. Notice now that the light around you grows stronger. And we will invite the highest aspects of ourselves to be present and make their presence known to us. We are them, they are us. Inviting the highest self receiving this energy from the earth and the cosmos, this beautiful elixir, and receiving the presence of our divine spark. from this vast space inside of your body, inside of your being. Look out into the starscape, or into the darkness, or into the light, or however it shows up behind your eyes. And notice this divine being of light coming towards you. They stop at a distance in front of you. You begin to be able to maybe make out features or notice and recognize who they are through their energy, through their presence, through their emanation. Give thanks for their presence. Feel their emanation. And if you feel ready, invite yourself into communion with this being of light, this master, this highest of frequencies. Notice what it is about their emanation that calls to you most, that resonates like a bell, resounds within you. Invite yourself to receive even more into this open palm. Allow yourself to receive even more. Feel this emanation flooding and mixing. Feel the energy of their divine emanation mixing with your energy. Feel how it feels to carry this energy. Notice how much lighter your body might feel. Notice the expansion that takes place as you invite this beautiful energy in. Noticing this beautiful being of light, this divine master, still present in front of you. And if you feel called, ask for assistance in emulating these frequencies in your own life, in your own body. So that when it's appropriate, they may be fully embodied. Continue to receive their presence. And when you feel ready, thank them. And watch as they move back into the larger field of light. Noticing what can only be described as the feeling of communion still residing in your being, in your body. And now, giving thanks for this beautiful interaction, this beautiful intertwining of energies. Notice in your palms, in this communion position, the gift of this energy, gift of this receiving. And know that you will be able to recall and remember the sensations and the knowing that comes with this master. And giving thanks one more time. We'll now bring ourselves very gently back into our bodies. Back into the room that we're in. Gently, maybe beginning to wiggle our fingers and our toes and bring ourselves back into the space in whatever way works best. And when we're ready, opening our eyes. And welcoming ourselves back into the physical realm.
Experiencing the meditation that you just led us through, and the visualization. It was a true experience of communion. The being that came through was my deceased mother, and then immediately her mother, and then my paternal grandmother, and then all of my ancestors came through, and they surrounded me, and I felt whole again. It was such a beautiful communion. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And for the full moon this week, can you please um, give us a suggestion of a practice or a contemplation?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as I said in our previous video, the Sabian symbol for this Sagittarius full moon is a child and a dog with both wearing borrowed eyeglasses. And but the symbology of that and the interpretation of that has to do with emulating a master, right? And that's the reason why we did that here. And so I would say that if you're going to do some kind of a ritual or a ceremony, or even just a moment of pause to contemplate, to really bring in, to really call into your awareness what is the highest frequency that 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 you would want to be able to emanate through your being. It's unconditional love, universal love. Um, you could look at, if you're into the gene keys, you could look at the siddhis of the gene keys in your profile and pick one. Pick one of those energies, or pick a master, and emulate that. That's what that symbology means, is that the child and the dog are both trying to emulate a master, right? Or someone that's much at a much higher level, and recognize that by doing that, we can, as we emulate someone with higher frequencies than ours, we begin to raise our frequency to match it. And at some point, we will find that we are emanating those frequencies instead of only emulating them. And when that happens, you know it. And you'll continue. I think that, I don't know if that's a simple practice or not, but it really is actually quite simple to choose. Just choose. And if it's not like an enlightened master from some tradition or something like that, like beautiful, your entire ancestry came through. And so emulate, in that, I would say emulate the divine spark of the cumulative, of the unification of all that have come before you, and all that have come laterally, and all that come after, and feel what that emanation feels like, and then emulate that, or imagine it. So I think that's what I'd say there.
Mm. Margaret, I have deep gratitude for you in leading us through this incredible experience. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
And to our viewers, please, in the comments, let us know, what is the highest frequency that you are going to emulate? Thank you very much for joining us on the Free to Be Free portal.